Okay, 2 weeks in a row, guys. We made it. I'm committing to a video a week again for the rest of the year and hopefully ongoing. I dropped the ball for a while there and things got too busy. It was a video a month. It was the market updates at most. It was sporadic. And here we go, 2 weeks in a row. So let's keep it going. We're gonna do something new here. Hopefully this is gonna be a quarterly segment about rental rates in Peterborough. Now, I was running a little bit short on time to conduct the research and video on this one. So thankfully, some new help of ours, a new team member, Jhordan has taken the reins on this one. And she has basically taken some time to pour through what's out there on Kijiji, what's out there right now on Marketplace. So I have gone over what she came up with, and I just wanted to make a few of my own notes before I let Jhordan take it away. So first off, this information is relevant as of this date and time, and of course it could change in a couple of months. Also, as much as we tried to reach out proactively to the advertisers of these rentals, we in a lot of cases did not receive responses to verify if they have had successful attempts at renting properties at these prices or if they've been getting much activity at the posted prices. So we are talking about posted prices right now. From my own experience, they are very similar to what I know to be taking place with actual leases in the marketplace. But just be aware that this is not a hardcore data set. This is more anecdotal about what we're seeing out there right now. And I also want to mention that there's a couple of big factors to keep an eye on going forward with how these things could change, and we could have a lot more foreign students coming back here in the future, so the student rental market could come back around a bit more and put pressure on things. And also there's a chance that we see outflows of some people who came here during COVID just to get out of their condo, try and get something a bit more spacious. But I'm anticipating less of that than the student population coming back. So it's going to be interesting to see what plays out. All in all, there's a lot of pressure on rentals. Prices are at record highs in the city, and there's a lot of unrest because the prices of our rentals here are similar to a lot of cities that are much closer to the GTA and cities that have much better average incomes than Peterborough does. So just like our home prices, our rental rates have kind of gotten out of kilter with our local incomes, and a lot of people are struggling with these rental rates. So I think that is it. Without further ado, one more note is, guys, next week we do have an exciting interview that I filmed this week with Michelle Ferrari, who is basically contending to be the Conservative nominee, the candidate to represent them in the pending federal election. So we got to talk to Michelle about several things, including housing in Peterborough, homelessness, home prices, and sort of what she sees the Conservative government's role as going forward here. And that's a good long chunk of content. Should be dropping next week, and then the week after we should have the July stats. So we're starting to roll here again. We're getting this engine of content going, and I'll look forward to seeing everyone next week. And I'm going to leave it over to Jhordan here. Take care, guys.
Hi everyone. So as Mitch said, my name is Jhordan and I am one of the new assistants with the Cleary team. You may start seeing my face a little bit more just as I hop on here to help Mitch out with some videos and try to get out all the content that you guys are asking for or really hoping to see about Peterborough and the real estate market in our town. So we're going to hop in and take a little peek at the rental market in Peterborough, what it looks like, prices, what people are saying about it, and cover all good things. So right now for a one-bedroom apartment, you're looking at anywhere between $1,500 to $1,900 a month. So with $1,500, you're most likely going to get something in a high-rise building, not as many amenities, not as many upgrades, and will progressively upgrade from there. So I'm going to show you a couple that I found just doing some research. These are all very, very easy to find just on Facebook Marketplace or Kijiji. That seems to be the best places in Peterborough right now, or the best websites, I should say, in Peterborough right now to find some rentals. So this one is $1,700 a month. So this one is, I would say pretty standard for a one bedroom out there. You have some upgrades in that $1,700 price range and about 700 square feet. If you were looking at upping your budget a little bit more, there is this one that I was able to find on Facebook Marketplace. So this one is actually outside of Peterborough, closer to the Lakefield area. It is a one bedroom, one bath. Doesn't really quite say the square feet, but as you can tell, it has a lot of modern upgrades. It's pretty clean, pretty new. So definitely you're going to be paying a bit more for those things. Now, a two bedroom in Peterborough, you're looking at anywhere between $1,700 to $2,100 a month. So that's actually something to think about if you are in the $1,700 price range and maybe you have an animal or a partner, and a two bedroom would actually be a little bit more spacious. So this one's a two bedroom, one bathroom. You're looking at an extra 50 feet in that square footage. So this one's $750. And again, same price as that first one bedroom I saw. So if space and, extra bodies are something that you're thinking about, a two bedroom might still be in your price range bracket. Now we can also look at this one. That is a two bedroom, one bathroom apartment, and it's about $50 more, but this one is a little bit unique because it's a standalone two bedroom house at the back property of someone's larger house, I guess. So this one, you will kind of have your own space. You won't have to worry about another tenant. So that extra $50, depending on it, may be worth it. And then a three bedroom, you're looking at anywhere between $2,100 to $2,650 a month. So with that, generally you're looking at either a top floor or a bottom floor, and some common elements that are shared with other tenants. So whether it may be laundry or yard or something, normally you have some sort of shared element. Sorry, pardon me on that one. So this one's a three bedroom, one bath, $2,300 a month. So this is a basement apartment, but as you can see, still nice and clean, some good lighting, and gives you that extra bedroom from the two bedroom. Now, if a whole house is kind of what you're looking for, so you don't want to share with anyone, you want to be kind of secluded, maybe you have a family and don't want to have to worry about anyone disturbing kids or anything like that, you're looking at anywhere between $2,800 to $3,200 a month. So this one is definitely on the higher end. This one's $3,200, but as you can see, beautiful lighting, lots of modern fixtures. So again, it's going to be that extra little bit more. Now, this one is outside of the city, so a commute might have to be taken into account. So this one's closer to Burleigh Falls, and you're looking at $2,800 a month. So three bedroom, one bath. Again, generally you're looking at $2,800 to $3,200 for standalone houses. If you're looking at a three bedroom, anywhere between $2,100 to $2,650, two bedroom, $1,700 to $2,100, and one bedroom, $15,000 to $19,000. Now, right now, it may seem like, the rental market's a little bit discouraging because there's not a lot of inventory. So there's some good news to that. So in January, the Examiner published that we went from 2.1% of rental vacancy inventory. So that basically just means how many units there are. How many available units there are in the area. So we went from 2.1% to 2.6 in 2020. So hopefully we're still going to see a little bit of a continuous rise with that throughout 2021. We're about halfway through. So generally speaking, in the fall time, we're going to start seeing more come up. And hopefully we're going to start seeing more availability and a little bit more affordability. Because right now in the Peterborough rental world, there is a lot of complaints, So I'm going to show you kind of what people are saying out there and what people have to say about the rental market and how prices are and how affordability is to them. So this one you're going to see, it's a little bit of a thread. So someone was looking for a rental, looking for something, and I can't even remember what the price range was, but clearly they had a fixed rent amount. And you see a lot of people complaining that they're not going to find it because rent is too high or they only rent to students. So Peterborough is great for being a student town, but I guess a lot of people are finding that landlords are looking for students to fill larger homes. So you could have 5 students split the rent. It's a little bit more secure of each person only being accountable for $600 versus one person or one couple being in charge of the full amount, whether it's 3,200 or whatnot for that larger rental place. So, I mean, a lot of people are finding that the availability isn't necessarily there. Here's another person saying that $1,400 should be more than enough for a 2-bedroom apartment. However, prices are inflated. So, I mean, it all comes down to inflation. Inflation is happening. You know, mortgages are going up, rents having to go up to account for that mortgage. So it kind of leaves us in a standstill spot of where do we find more affordable housing? So, I mean, we're going to hope that the government is going to, remove some of that red tape to let affordable housing projects be a little bit more accessible and a little bit easier to start building, maybe offer up some more lots. But again, this is kind of what the market's telling us. The market's telling us that affordability is a problem, that a lot of people aren't able to afford the rentals that are out there right now. And generally speaking, you're not going to find anything much cheaper than $1,500 a month if you aren't renting a room in a place. So yeah, I hope that gave everyone a little bit of insight on kind of what's happening in Peterborough, where everyone's heads are at, and what you should be expected to pay in rent, or what you should expect to charge people if you are considering putting in maybe an in-law suite, some sort of accessory apartment, something like that. So this is generally where the numbers are sitting. And we can only hope that more availability comes up for those people who are searching for rentals. And that way it kind of makes it more affordable. When there's more inventory, stuff starts to become more affordable.